Hello and welcome back. Sorry I had to cut the last video a little short, but this would have been like a mega giga video if it wasn't. By the end of the week though, we should be able to finish this month's off and then actually start into December finally. I know it's like we're we're just about at the end of January, but December's haul isn't quite as big because the holiday sale still hasn't really gotten to my house yet. Even still, I'm like waiting for a lot of the volumes, so it'll just be some time. Anyways, enjoy the unboxing. All right, let's get to work on this bad boy now. We got some big books here, some big 7Cs. First off is Space Captain Harlock. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. In any case, this is a classic, one of the founding fathers of space manga, especially Space Pirates. It's a legendary series, and there's a few remakes of it. There's another one called Captain Harlock's Dimensional Voyage. There's a few anime based off of it. The art is actually pretty interesting to me. The backgrounds are very sleek. And things are drawn relatively well, especially considering the time period they came out. I really cannot wait to read it. It's also got the, it's like 999 Galaxy Express or something like that is also related to it, as is Queen Esmeralda's. So it's definitely an interesting read. Devilman, again. Devilman's a great series, although I've never read it. It's got an awesome anime. It has a few great specials, like Devilman versus Cyborg 009. The art definitely is not for everybody. It's very old school. I definitely recommend giving it a read, though, if you're interested in it. Especially after watching the anime. It's a very unconventional manga. So there's only 2 omnibuses by 7Cs, so again, any interest in it, pick it up as soon as you can. But they are a bit pricey. I got these, I think I got them without any discount. If there was a 7Cs discount, then I got it during then, but I doubt there was a 7Cs discount, or sale rather. Here's Captain Harlock 2. Queen Esmeralda is right there on the cover. I'm missing one to come in still. It was out of stock when I bought it. But I figured if I buy it out of stock, at least there's a chance that I can get it, especially when they're more expensive hardcover books. And they're kind of, I really think that this is a beautiful job to recreate the omnibuses of these old school manga. Definitely better than the Astro Boy omnibuses, which I'm still waiting on my Astro Boy omnibuses. Actually, I ordered them back in August of 2020, so apparently those will come in soon. Here's Time Killers by Kazuo Koto. There's a few color pages in here, but the pages are very kind of glossy, which is nice. So I was pretty happy with that kind of quality. I'm pretty sure this is the guy who does Blue Exorcist as well. Kazuo Koto. Let's see. I would just like to make sure. Yep, he is. Great. And so Blue Exorcist I like. I think it's kind of okay. I'm only at like volume 12 of it though. But again, it was published through Shonen Jump, so I figure it must be somewhat good. Shonen Jump has a pretty good quality control, I feel like, for the most part. But sometimes they bring over manga that's not the best, but it's pretty rare that they print manga that's not that good, in my opinion anyways. Here we have another volume of We Never Learn, and again, we'll show you that the side looks pretty neat. They changed the Shonen Jump logo colors a few times once in a while, but the back is always the same, and it's the most disappointing thing to me in the world. But one girl's good at athletics, one girl's good at science, one girl's good at art, but they all suck at each of their other subjects that they're not the best at. Here you can see the art to it. It's not too bad, but you can see how it's kind of ecchi. It's a bit of a slice of life, but people have said it's pretty good, and so I decided to give it a whirl. Next up, we have, I'm going to show you two eventually, guys. More We Never Learn. This is volume number 4, and I got this at the Viz Media sale way back in November. Back in the days where my boxes would come a few days after they shipped. That doesn't happen anymore. My Christmas haul, or whatever, my holiday sale haul, it's like shipped out December like 10th or 12th, something like that, and none of it is here still, which is like super disappointing. I think I got some of my Thanksgiving haul, but like almost none of the Christmas portion of it, or holiday sale, whatever they call it these days. But like, I was like, oh man, because like they're in the mail somewhere, but they're just so backed up. I'm gonna get like literally 500 boxes at once, so my December haul is gonna be, not my December haul, my January haul is gonna be ridiculous. Here's another volume of We Never Learn. This is number 1, so this is the first cover. That's kind of how it looks. The exact same as everything else, which is like such a pet peeve of mine. But I mean, I guess it's probably easier to do it that way. Let's see. What should I pull out next? Do we have any more We Never Learned in here? Ooh, Platinum End. As you guys know, this is the number 1 cover I feel like that's ever been made. This is the coolest style ever. That's number 1, with the main character on the front of it. I mean, the whole thing sparkles. The side sparkle, the back sparkles. It is just crazy. And plus, they kind of have their own unique color coordination to each of the volume covers. It's by the guys who made Death Note, and it's a pretty dark story. And you can't really go wrong with it. Another Platinum End. This is number 2, with the main character's kind of crush on the front, or not the crush. That's his angel on the cover there that he has, his guardian angel. I like how where it says 2 on the spine, that's the angel arrow, which is kind of cool. You can see the art to it is really interesting as well. It's just like it's really classic, Death Note art, but with a lot more action involved there. You can see here, even the talkative panels have a lot of like movement to the characters, which is really cool to me anyways, since Death Note was good, but it was just like the characters kind of standing around, not doing too much by comparison of most other manga, but it was just such an interesting read. You didn't really care as much. Here's another volume, Platinum End, number 3. I can't really tell if that's one of the main antagonists or if that's one of the friends that he comes across, because A, it's been a long time since I've read it, B, I haven't really seen these characters in color too much. I heard that there is going to be an anime though, which is really cool, but the manga is ending, I think, at volume 14 or something like that, maybe 15. I think it's because it's a natural conclusion, though I didn't check to see if it was canceled. But I can't imagine anything these guys write being canceled. Here's Juni Taisen Zodiac War. This is another quick series by Shonen Jump that I was pretty interested in. It looked to be very dark, so I was very interested in it. It's based on a light novel, and it's a war of the 12 zodiacs that comes together. Let's see, how often does it come together? I forget because I haven't read it yet. Every 12 years, so get it, because that'd be every year of the zodiac. That makes sense. But you can see it looks like it's pretty brutal. So I'm very excited to really read it. I mean to say. I can't wait. But in any case, the winner gets granted one wish by retrieving all the other crystals from the other zodiacs. But they have to do it before the deadline of 12 p.m. on December 12th. It's a merciless battle where survival is crucial by any means. And it takes place in a city of 500,000 people who have all been... Oh, actually, they're all been removed. And the 12 deadliest mercenary warriors with the names and attributes of the Chinese zodiac animals are pitted against each other. in the 12th Zodiac Tournament, which takes place every 12 years. During this rendition, each warrior has to swallow one of 12 crystals, and there are poison jewels known as beast gems, which will kill each of the warriors after 12 hours. And then if you want to win, you have to get all 12 of them. It's a 12 episode anime series, but there are, I'm not sure how many manga volumes are. I think there's 5 though. I think I said that earlier. But I got them all. There's only 2 novels though if you want to read the novels. Actually, there's only 4 manga. Here we have Genkaku Picasso. This, I again actually don't have too much of an interest in this kind of a subject, but because it is a Shonen Jump published series, a serialized series, I was interested in it. I did hear it was very good, in that it kind of naturally reached its courts, but it's kind of difficult to, tell in Shonen Jump, did it reach its central course or was it just voted lowly each time? But the art in it actually looks really good that they draw, and then they put their faces on it. But it looked like an interesting series. It says that the main character is a high school student known as Picasso because of his drawing ability. And it's another one, yep. He's known as his drawing ability, but he's an eccentric introvert with only one friend. One day they are at a river sketching a malfunctioning helicopter crash in a location. But it kills the friends, and the other one, the main character, is unscathed. And after he recovers, he finds out that that his friend has been actually transformed into a miniature winged version and lives in his pocket. What? He says that she prayed for his survival, that's why he lived, and in return he has to use his skills to draw people's hearts, otherwise he'll rot away. Although the main character is reluctant to involve himself in others, he's persuaded by the signs of rot on his arm to help his classmate. Each story deals with a different classmate, with 8 in total, and a 9th being a younger sister of one of the classmates. So it seems like an interesting kind of thing. It actually kind of reminds me of Persona 5, but not really, kind of at the same time. This is by the creator of Death Note. It's School of Judgment. Again, this is like 3 volumes long. The art is all that's by one of the creators of Death Note. The writer is actually not the creator of Death Note, the usual pair that they go with. So again, the art will look great, but the writing, I don't know about quite yet, and maybe it's bad, maybe it's good. The concept to me looked like it's Death Note Junior. But the art, again, it looks like it's going to be, pretty fantastic. All the characters look very expressive. The backgrounds look really well done. What the heck? Anyways, yeah, so I can't wait to read that one. At least if nothing else but to give it my thoughts. Here's number 3. They pretty much take, like, at least from what I understand, the debate club, like, to the next level, and so each fight is kind of visualized, kind of like how they are in Food Wars, where it's over exaggerated. With that beam saber there. I don't think there's actually any beam sabers. When I look through it, I see them, but I think that they're just like constructs of the debate club, in arguments. But maybe I'm wrong. Here's Black Torch. Black Torch again is a very short manga series. This one's 5 series long. Everyone on Reddit tells me this manga series ended way too fast, and it really should have lasted longer. I'm very excited to figure out how true that is, because I do love myself a very good story. People say it's like Bleach, but amped up to 11, and the only reason it didn't get popular was because it was so similar to Bleach. So hopefully it's similar to the early days of Bleach, not the later days of Bleach, because I really like the early days. But then once things got to the Ragnar arc, I was like, and then they get to the Quincy arc, and I'm like, it was so bad for me. I had to really muscle through it. I actually stopped reading it for years because every chapter a new contradiction came out on the series, and I was like, I can't read this anymore. This is gonna like piss me off. So I stopped reading a few chapters into the Quincy arc, and I'm glad I did. I actually just finished it recently, and I was not glad I did. But the box set was on sale for like $90 from Amazon, and I was like, well, it's like $4 a manga, or maybe it was even like $3. But like I was like, that's the only way I'm gonna read this, I guess. It's just to have a complete set. But in any case, I'm excited to see Black Torch and see how it goes. So definitely be on the lookout for my thoughts on that video. But I think that's everything. So I hope you guys liked today's video. A little longer than normal, but that's kind of the way it goes sometimes. Hope everyone has a happy holidays. Bye.